What are the dangers that you've seen in wealth? Like, what should people be careful of as they build their wealth along the way?
Well, we kind of talked about it, is be careful of the teacher. Like, I come here and I listen to all these teachers and all this, and one guy stood up there and says, I made $41 million in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
In legal terms, it's called puffery. That spooked me. I said, if you really were, I don't know how much money I make, and I don't really brag about it. I said, Ken and I do deals and all this, talk about what we do. But you've really got to be careful of your teacher.
Yeah.
And I learned that in Sunday school. I was like 9 or 10 years old. This is in Hawaii. And my Sunday school teacher was a young, beautiful, pretty woman. She says, why are the wise men rich? Why are the wise men wise? Excuse me. So I raised my hand and said, because they're rich. And she says, why are they rich? And she said, because one had frankincense, one had gold, and one had myrrh. They had to be rich. She goes, no, that's not the answer. Why are the wise men wise? I didn't know. Her answer was, I'll leave it with this, they sought the best teachers. And that was about I was 7 or 8, and that's why 10 I found my rich dad. I wanted to find a teacher.
How do you find the right teacher? How do you know somebody's worth following?
I'm always checking. YouTube is filled with them.
Yeah.
But the question is, how do you know who's real and who's not real?
Yeah. That's hard.
And like Jim Rickards, he's upfront about his losses at long-term capital management and all that.
Yeah.
The real teachers share their mistakes because you learn from your mistakes. The fake ones don't.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, we're getting close to the end. We'll get you out of here and go to the evening festivities here. But let me ask you a few more kind of wrap-up questions. I like the term a pivot book. So think of your life in one direction and then it pivots a little bit because you read a book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad was a pivot book for me. Cash Flow Quadrant, pivot book for me. What were some pivot books for you? Any books that you read and you changed your thinking and changed your life?
Well, there were several. There was The Creature from Jekyll Island by G. Edward Griffin.
Yep.
And he says in there, bailout is the name of the game. The Federal Reserve Bank is Marxist. It's a central bank. And that's why I read on stage today Jefferson's ruling that a central bank will leave people homeless. You look at what's happening in America, the homelessness is taken off because of the Fed.
Yeah.
If you get that one. And the Fed was designed only to make the rich richer and crush the middle class and poor. That's why it's Marxist. That was one. Another one was Critical Path by Dr. R. Buckminster Fuller into the geodesic dome. And I was studying with Fuller. My poor dad loved Fuller. My rich dad didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
But Fuller was an academic. And it was Fuller who created the geodesic dome, but he's the guy that asked me, what does God want done?
Yeah.
And so when I retired and all that, I said, what does God want done? So once I made enough money, I was 47 and 37.
Yeah, great.
Do it.
What is something that you've done in the last year that's improved your life in any way, given you a better life? Anything, new habits or routines or tactics? Or?
Well, I'm here with Dr. Nicole, who's my doctor, and you see pictures of me, I'm like 240 pounds. And today I'm down to about 190. Went from a 40-inch waist to a 33-inch waist.
Yeah, what'd you do?
But it happened because I got healthier. I didn't go on a diet to lose weight. I changed my diet to get healthier. And so that's why Ken McElroy, myself, and Dr. Nicole, we're looking at starting a business that teaches capitalism via network marketing with a product that lets people be healthier, combining that with the cash flow game. So if somebody joins a downline, let's say in India, they get the product and they get the cash flow game, and then like Kenny and I come through in teaching capitalism. The trouble with our world today is Marxism is systemic. It's called school systems. And so my talk today, Rich Entrepreneur, Poor Entrepreneur, what entrepreneurs is create systems. And so we're creating a system that's going to teach capitalism and make people rich as well as healthy. Health, wealth, happiness, the same thing we got nailed at at Arizona State in February 8th this year. And we're going to teach health, wealth, happiness, and capitalism via network marketing. It's not done yet, but we're working on the plans on it.
Yeah, when you lost all that weight and got healthy, I mean, you definitely look healthier. So is that mostly diet? Is it supplements? Is it exercise? All of it?
Well, I'll give a pitch. Dr. Nicole's product is called Ultra Healthy Human, and she's a genius at formulations. And she realized that health starts in your organs. So you think of yourself as an automobile. Your car has an air filter, oil filter, gas filter, things like this. Well, your organs are filters. And just in daily life, picking up this and all this is plastic and all this, we're ingesting toxins. So what I do is I get up every morning. It's not hard. I take one shot of her detox. She has an energy drink that's healthy, not like Red Bull or things like this. I just drink that and I detox. And the more I detox, my skin changes. My eyes change. My weight drops. And I don't get hungry. So it's, as she says, health and wealth start from the inside. Happiness starts, Prager says, happiness starts from the inside. So by just changing from the inside, you glow outside. And, a lot of people are trying to change their outside. That's why cosmetics and, men are pumping weights on the outside. But health, wealth, and happiness and beauty start on the inside.
Yeah.
And so that's where Kenny and I and Nicole are looking at possibly, we haven't done it yet, starting a network marketing company so we can export capitalism via a system called network marketing.
Yeah.